A great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. And hey, Bethany, you were on here since 8:18 at night. Bethany, we don't start till 9 o'clock, Bethany. I mean, I know that I missed out on the Saturday and Sunday shows, guys, but I mean, have faith. I was coming back. Este, Hey man, Steve, what's going on, bro? I guess some people thought like maybe if we start going out there sending messages early, maybe he'll actually start to come back, guys. Despite the fact that Vito and some other folks are still mentioning that I am on my way to San Antonio, it's not true. I am still a Brownsville, a native Brownsville resident, and hey, Joe, and I'll be a Brownsville resident for a long, long time. Good evening, Joel. Good evening, good noches. Hey, Luciano, we got some vermilion to do, bro. Guys, I think that we're still working on on our play, uh, the Sylvia trials. Sylvia trials. You know, one of the things that we had the opportunity was to get a lot of the phone call conversations that Sylvia had. So I discussed it with some friends. Some friends might be on here, and we talked about putting them together and making different scenes of each conversation. That way, more individuals would have the opportunity of being a part of what actually went on, what actually transpired during the Sylvia trials. I have a vision in my head. So I talked to a couple of friends of mine to see if they'd be interested in collaborating with me in regards to getting it done. Now, one of the things about me having that inward experience in regards to what actually went on was that we don't only get what we have on the conversation, what is verbatim, their wording. Well, sometimes verbatim, because on some of those recordings, guys, you just can't hear everything. Good evening. How's the weather? It's not in San Antonio. Que se ganche! Junior. ¿Qué onda? What's the scoop? Well, we're going to get into the scoop in a little bit. Good evening, Adora. A puro Brownsville cheese. Stay warm up there. I'm in Brownsville! Saludos, Alejandra Greña y Abraham Miranda, hasta Madero, Tamaulipas. Amo a Madero, Tamaulipas. He estado en Madero, Tamaulipas, déjeme decirles. Saca la scooter. La scooter está allá. It's right there. Saludos, don José. Buenas noches. Erika, good evening. Erasmo, tú vente a San Antonio. No. I like San Antonio, man, but man, I'm Brownsville folk for life. Good evening, Raquel. Mochate, Gancito. Marinela. Zuri. Good evening, Kanina. Good evening, Alea. So the goal is, good morning, Monica. The goal is that for us to make the different scenes based on the different phone call conversations, maybe get some individuals who were in acting or are in acting, maybe some seniors, some college students, or just some members of the community that want to act out and be a part of the production. We are going to start working on them fully during Christmas vacations. It'll give us some time to do some stuff, guys. Good evening, cat. Good. I hope you've liked my comments regarding the Selena series. Yes, the ones I've seen, I have. Man, let me tell you, we'll talk a little bit about the Selena series. Let's go eat at Riverwalk and visit the Alamo. Whenever we visit San Antonio, yes, you're on. Good evening, Jessica. So the goal, guys, I'll start off with this. The goal is for us to have a play, and because of the coronavirus, we're probably going to have to produce it, record it, or make it into a little movie and play it on social media and on YouTube. Now, there's a possibility that if it goes into the next couple of months, and by then we're permitted to come back together, the vaccine's out, and everything's peachy keen, guys, then we might be able to do it in person, which I think would be even a lot more fun. I'd like to play myself. We just have to find different individuals to play Sylvia, Minerva, uh, the different other individuals, the FBI agent, the undercover individual, just a lot of that stuff. Good evening, Lucy. You are late, Nadia. I love the tie. Thank you. This is one of actually my favorite ties. I love flowers. I have a thing with flowers. I found the information about the issue I messaged you about. Yes. Inbox me the information. Good evening, Sally. Ines. Saludos a Checo hasta Madero, Tamaulipas. Saludos, compa. Are you getting the vaccine? I've read some articles, and some might have troublesome side effects. Actually, Oscar, I don't think that I qualified to be one of the first individuals to actually take the vaccine. I'm very, very comforted to know that the vaccines are started to be given out there in Europe, and we'll see what happens with individuals over there taking the vaccine. I mean, if they grow appendages that they shouldn't have, well, maybe that'll be one of the signs of us not wanting to take the vaccine. Guys, it just depends on what's going to be out there in regards to research. But with that said, I will say that a lot of individuals down here are not going to be the first ones to actually get the vaccine. They did. The governor did put out a list of the different counties, the different areas that were going to qualify for receiving a lot of the vaccines. I know that Hidalgo County is going to receive some 11 to 12,000 of them. I think I posted it on the page in regards to that press release that came from the governor of the state of Texas. So we'll see what happens, guys. Again, I don't think that it's going to be widespread. I don't think that it'll be widespread for everyone in the United States. So possibly next summer, folks. Does that make sense? I mean, I know that Texas is going to get 1.4 million of the vaccines. But again, they're going to go to our first responders, our frontline staff. Also, they're going to go to a lot of individuals, probably like at nursing homes, individuals that, are elderly. I think I heard somewhere in the upwards of age 62, we're going to be the first ones to get the vaccine. So salutations, Maggie. Cheese, can stay at your place in San Antonio this weekend. I have a chess tournament this Saturday. Afterwards, we can go to the gyms off Broadway. I am not in San Antonio. I am still in Brownsville, Texas. I will be in Brownsville, Texas for a long, long time. Any more teachers, staff, or students contracting COVID today? Let me say, guys, this is what's very, very concerning. One of the things that I heard was that there was a lot of individuals, a lot of teachers that actually called in sick today. And they were having issues in regards to getting substitute teachers. I asked the friend that sent me that information to confirm. He stated that was confirmed information. I could not confirm it with any other other source. I'm sorry. But with that said, I will say this much, guys. There were no papers out there in regards to any positives anywhere. If you all remember correctly, this weekend I did report that we had 4 HANA teachers that had tested positive, and 3 were awaiting results. That's a total of 7. If my math is right, 4 and 3 is a total of 7. Yes, 7. My math isn't too good. So, guys, that's 7 individuals. That's just from one school. Now, those are the individuals that we've learned about, folks. I mean, that's not taking into account all the other individuals that we probably don't know about. That's taking into account that most of our schools don't have the student population that they would normally have out there. I mean, I might be mistaken. I'm going to say that HANA that has over 2,500 students, probably has right now a good 50 to 100 students actually going in. With that amount of individuals getting together on campuses, guys, we still have all these individuals coming out positive. Again, folks, yes, and I understand completely that a lot of our students are going to be a-okay in regards to contracting coronavirus, or even maybe probably succumbing from coronavirus. That is a fact, Jack. Again, the issue that we've had is not so much our students, although we pray that none of our students become positive, but that they become carriers of coronavirus, and then they pass it on to teachers that may have underlying conditions, or take it back home to parents, to grandparents, to any other individual out there that actually cares or comes into contact with our students, guys. Again, we're not preaching anything different than we were preaching when we started to stay at home because of coronavirus ordinances, mandates, resolutions that were passed at the county level and at the city level, folks. The the more we stay apart, the quicker it will be for us to come together. Unfortunately for us, it's not possible for individuals to understand, comprehend that, hey, it is not only for your personal safety, which again, it is for your personal safety. It's not only for your personal safety, folks. It is for the health, the well-being of our community as a whole. That's the issue. And that's why, again, BISD could be selfish as they want to be and focus only on the funds that are coming in. Guys, doesn't do district good. Doesn't help us out in any way, shape, or form. Regular civilians, you and I will be the last on the list. Yes, we are not special. Yes. I don't mind being the last on the list when it comes to vaccine coronavirus. Hold on, I'll be right back, Jim. Erasmo. Now, I read that when the vaccine comes to U.S., the first to receive it will be first responders. Yes, again, I mentioned that first responders, the elderly, and that's it. So, are we getting a Puppy Trump check? No. One of the things that the Democrats and the Republicans have come into consensus is in regards to dishing out a stimulus package that does not necessarily include Papi Trump checks for individuals. So what's going to happen, I think, in the next couple of days is they are going to throw out some cash for unemployment. They are going to throw out some cash in regards to more PPE, vaccine use, and things of the sort. I don't think that there's any PPP included in the $918 billion agreement that individuals have come to a compass on. We'll find out in the next couple of days. I'm hoping that we'll have a little bit more information before Friday in regards to what this a new stimulus package is going to consist of. It has to be signed before Friday because there are a lot of government programs that will be shut down unless this is passed. So again, I'll try and get some more information by tomorrow. Hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday, we'll know exactly what the heck is going on. What I heard from doctors and medical staff is that regular people won't be getting it until June, July. Yes, that's exactly what I stated, that we probably won't be getting anything in regards to vaccine till summer of next year. I hope we get a check. Let me tell you, I hope we get a check too. No Puppy Trump check. One of the things that I think is going to happen is hopefully Puppy Trump has enough political clout left towards the last 30 some days of his tenure. There are 40 some days of his tenure, 20 and 24, 44 days. In his last 44 days as president of the United States, I'm seriously hoping, guys, seriously hoping that he could my math is horrible. Yes, 44 days. In his last 44 days as president, guys, I'm hoping that he could muster up enough humble pie to go out there to Congress and say, guys, let's throw out something so we could have another Puppy Trump check. Guys, if that doesn't happen, I can almost guarantee you, folks, that Joe Biden will throw out a check in the first 4 weeks of his presidency. It's going to happen. If the zombie apocalypse doesn't happen in at least half the year of the vaccine being out, I might take it. So hopefully by this summer, Primo, we'll all be A-okay in regards to taking the vaccine. Look, guys, if they need anyone to take the vaccine early, I'm your man. I'll take it. It is getting scarier and scarier at BISD. First, I was watching to see which campus had a positive case, just one. Now I'm looking to see which campuses has the most cases. Yeah, folks, again, look, let me see if this makes any sense. Okay. I'm going to try to draw it. Okay. Here's a positive. Anyway, positive. 2 positives. 3 positives. 4 positives. You see? We got 4 positives at Hannah. These are the 4 teachers that came out positive at Hannah. There's 3 maybes. 3 maybes. We're still waiting for the results. That's 7. Well, guess what, folks? On Sunday, the superintendent throws out a letter. On Sunday! You see it? A letter. The letter says, hey, guys, one of our staff tested positive. Okay? So we know these 4 are positive, and these are pending. Now, the letter that was sent out, folks, was the letter for teacher number 1, teacher number 2, teacher number 3, or teacher number 4. Does that make sense? There has been 1 letter. Hey, Manny.
How you doing, everyone?
All right, let me see if you can catch on, Manny. I know you have a hard time with that. This weekend, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 positives at Hannah. This is 1 school, right? Okay. And 3 possible that are waiting results. Let's not count those. The superintendent on Sunday throws out a letter. This one right here. The letter, it says, as per blah, 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 we have to report that we have a staff member that tested positive, right? It's the only letter that we've got. 1 letter. Now, is the letter for teacher number 1? For teacher number 2? Or for teacher number 3? Or for teacher number 4?
So there really should have been 4 letters.
But they don't, because if these people here, teacher number 2, go, hey, y'all didn't report the home economics teacher, and they say, no, yeah, we got to put a letter. And then if someone says, well, what about the shop teacher? Oh, we threw out a letter. What about the yoga teacher? Oh, we threw out a letter. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say? They try to cover their butt by throwing out 1 letter for everyone.
I don't think that flies.
It doesn't make sense. You know what I think would be the better way, the more transparent way. Because, guys, I mean, Manny, you know that they're very high on transparency. Okay,
right.
This is my take. A more transparent thingamajig would be to have a countdown. Okay, so this weekend we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Week of December the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the week of December the 13th, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on December the 20th, I'm going to say, oh crap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. An ongoing count. That would be transparent for me, because then that would tell me, hey guys, we have had 60 positives at Hannah. Does that make sense?
100%.
Because that way, Manny, and this is my thought on it. It will show me, it will give me data as to what schools need to a little bit more attention. Does that make sense?
Totally.
I mean, what schools could possibly need help with
I mean, whether it's that way or, a running count every day. I mean, it's getting so bad, it might have to be a daily count.
Yeah, and that's where we're getting. We're getting to a point where it's becoming dangerous. The letter states that City Health is investigating.
Investigating what? What is there to investigate?
Well, again, how can they investigate when the district is not producing adequate numbers? Does that make sense? Like for any job, man, in order to come out to the most perfect equation, you need data. You need information up here. When you don't have proper data, proper information, how can anyone make the best choice for the community as a whole? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure it does. It's basic stuff.
Yes, 100%. Let's see. Let's catch up with the comments, and then we'll go into the other matters. What about people who with underlying conditions? Do they qualify for early vaccinations? I don't think so, man. I think that what I've heard, I don't know if you've heard anything in regards to the first individuals that are going to be getting the vaccine. What I've heard is that we have our medical staff, frontline workers,
right? First responders, and then areas that have the very, very most, the real hot spots. Well, at least that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. And again, the other individuals that I've heard that might have a go at the vaccine are going to be our elderly. So I think that what's going to happen is a lot of individuals from our school, from our nursing homes, might also be getting it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's not even enough. I don't know how they're going to get to the ones who really need it.
I don't either. I mean, it's just going to be very, very difficult. But again, I'd like to say, Oscar, that would be wonderful and great. I don't think that that's what's happening. I've seen this before. Someone just sent this to me. I've seen this before, and it does make sense. 2 days of school with no COVID. In the morning, they all go in, but one family has COVID. Then they all go in there. The afternoon, they all mix and mingle. And then the next morning, when they go back home, everyone's got COVID. See, this makes sense. One teacher, I hate it. One teacher eats lunch with 3 and bam, 4 teachers have it. That's what happens, guys. It's uncontainable. Does that make sense? Is that even a word? Uncontainable?
Sounds right.
Well, it should be a word. I can confirm that Erasmo is in Brownsville. I am 100% in Brownsville.
And yes, it is a word. It is a word.
Yeah? How can I confirm that I am in Brownsville? I've got my Bonafont water.
Show us the mountains. That's what we'll tell. Right?
Oh, yeah. Let me go outside and show y'all a picture of the mountainscape. It's annoying how people can't get you're not in San Antonio. Raza. Yo, low key, that San Antonio crap is getting annoying. It is getting a little bit annoying, even for me. Is it true a teacher tested positive with coronavirus from Keller? Yes, 100%. Well, Manny, one of the things that I've shared is, guys, at this point, you're safer to name the schools where there isn't. It'd be easier to name the schools where there isn't coronavirus because you could probably count those with 2 fingers.
Yeah. So the problem is, it's always been a problem. What are they going to do about this? What's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
I think one of the things is that they're biding time for Christmas break to come, where it's not going to be their problem much anymore. It's really very, very lame. But I'm real amazed at a lot of people still think that these people actually give a damn. They don't care, guys. They don't care. So I think their reasoning is, let's try to keep it as hush hush as possible. We've only got 2.5 more weeks to go, and then everyone goes on Christmas vacation, and hell with everyone. Not knowing that most of the people are probably going to go out for Christmas vacation and bring it all back in January.
So is it Brownsville Christmas, whatever, really canceled parade?
Yes!
But not in McAllen.
Not in McAllen, man. We got no Christmas parade.
So we can go to McAllen's parade and we don't have to worry about getting sick.
Yeah, we go to McAllen's parade, we'll be okay. But, man, not a lot of people would go to the Brownsville parade anyway, And look, if they could find a way to, encourage individuals to ease off and social distance, right now it's just a personal responsibility, folks. Yeah, ni modo. Have the damn parade. I mean, but what's really trippy is that we're not even having Charro Days.
That's canceled too.
Yeah. Look, I understand Sombrero Fest. Look, Sombrero Fest, come on. There's absolutely no way that anyone's going to social distance in Sombrero Fest. Impossible. But a parade?
So somebody sent me a message that says, yeah, the administration sends an email on the weekends or after working hours when there are positives.
Yes.
But it's not necessarily a regular thing.
Well, what happens is they send emails to staff at 5:00, 5:30.
When nobody's going to check their mail after work.
Yeah. So a lot of folks, going back on campus, and then they find out. But most people find out because they're watching us at 9:00 or for watching you all or on my page, and they find out that the people have tested positive. Not a good thing. We need subs for teachers, FNS, and nurses. These employees can pretty much not miss a day of work. I heard a rumor that I tried to confirm. I could not confirm that a lot of teachers had called in sick today, had called out for the day. Let me say, teachers, you want to cause an impact? Miss 2 days in a row. Call in.
It's crappy, but it's effective.
Yeah, as crappy as it may sound. Unite. Get together. Everyone, all staff, nurses, counselors, teachers, paraprofessionals, unite and say, you know what? For 2-3 days, we're going to take sick leave for 2-3 days. Call in sick. What are they going to do? Fire you all? Can they prove you don't feel sick?
I mean, what about a walkout? You know what? Enough is enough.
They can't do a walkout, but
So they can.
Well, they can. What they can do is call in sick. Call off 2-3 days. But of course, it's got to be the same 2-3 days for it to be effective. Just walk off. I mean, not walk off. Don't walk off. calling sick. That would send a resounding message. The problem is nobody wants to take the hit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to use their days off. Nobody wants to sacrifice anything. They want everybody else to sacrifice something. How you should post the Selena pics you got today. I already did on my page, guys. I mean, they're funny as crap. Funny. I'm almost at the point where let's go to the next funny thing. Does that make sense? Look, guys, I love them all. I mean, I love the Cameron Park one. That was one of my favorites. I love the Bobby Loco one. That was really one of my favorites. That was like yesterday and this morning, guys. Let's start developing new stuff to laugh at.
Yeah, by the way, you're right. I got another message that one school, 7 teachers were out today from
Yes.
just one school.
That's what needs to happen. That is what needs to happen. Calling sick. Can you imagine, Manny? Out of 4,000 teachers, if 3,000 called in sick on the same day, and another 1,000 counselors, nurses, paraprofessionals, it would bring the district to a stop.
Yeah, but would it really, I mean, one day, or we're talking about every day?
No, call in for 2-3 days. They would scramble and demand a plan. We have no plan. And we have no protocols in place to protect our staff, to protect our students. Look at how many football games have been canceled. I mean, Porter had to cancel out an important one this past Saturday.
Do we know how the schools or classrooms are even being disinfected?
They're not.
They're not being disinfected?
No. I mean, teachers are doing their best by wiping here and there. They're not being disinfected. They're not following their own little protocol type of stuff. You know, as much as, you know.
So they're not using these electrostatic sprayers
No.
with the disinfectant in there?
No.
That the airplanes and airports and hotels are using, and it's a mist.
It's a myth.
No, a mist. You spray it, and it just electrostatically it sticks to everything. It just kind of, it doesn't float in the air. It just grabs the nearest material and sticks to it, and that kills the germ.
The mist is a myth.
Wow.
On December 15th, there's a national teacher sick out. December the 15th. It is an actual thing, guys. Guys, where do I get these amazing ideas? Luciano Estrada, I agree. Bronzo needs Erasmo. Thank you. No, but Manny, it's a myth. They're not. I mean, how can they, Manny? I mean, look at how many classrooms we have throughout the district, man.
Yeah, but how can they not? And if you can't, you shouldn't freaking be open.
How can they? I mean, honestly, how can they?
Man.
I mean, it's almost virtually impossible, bro. I mean, how can they?
Hey, there's Z. Hi, Z.
Now, even if they did, man, remember that they had that mist thing that was also a myth for our football players. I mean, I'm sure they used it for our junior high on down. They probably used it for Porter as well. We still got positives. So all that money that was spent on those machines, on those mist machines, was for naught. It's for nothing.
Yeah, I'm really surprised about that. I really am. I thought they were, if schools are open, they must be disinfecting every day, before and after.
Yeah, nada. Hey, wow, Jim Ray's, that's a childhood 80s throwback for me. I remember when we lived in Austin, my adopted parents were both attending UT, and we would eat breakfast there. Dad, I would drive us there for a huge Ford Rebel. Oh, Jim's. I remember Jim's. Actually, I've had breakfast at Jim's. Have you had breakfast at Jim's?
Where's that at?
It's in Austin.
Oh,
It's on yeah, Nadia. It's on is it North 280? Can't remember, but it's back there where the company that I used to work at was at. If we're out at my campus, we don't get a sub. If we're out at my campus, we don't get a sub. What happens with the students? I don't want to be the guinea pig, so I'm cool without a vaccine for a year or two. Oscar, I'll be your guinea pig, Oscar. We ain't getting a Papi Trump check because it's Castro 2020. It's not my fault. Need money for fireworks. There was a principal from Burnett CISD that felt fine on Friday, felt sick on Saturday, and had to be hospitalized and died on Sunday so quick. We just don't know how this virus will affect a person, and
wow.
that's the truth. We just don't know. Did you see the news about low scores or driving districts across the nation wanting to force students back on campus? Texas was mentioned as one state with low grades. But again, who cares? You know, am I just being dumb? Manny, who cares? Hey, your student got a D or an F. Screw the grades.
Yeah, right now, just have them read, study, or something. Forget about.
Yeah, man. Why are they so adamant about? Well, they're not learning anything. You think they learn something anyway most of the time? Mostly high school students. Guys, look and look, don't tell me that, oh, well, it's good. You know, they're behind a keyboard all day long and that hurts. Shut up. They're behind a computer screen like 20 hours a day playing a Fortnite. It's not an excuse. Who cares about the grades right now? If Bobby Trump doesn't send the stimulus check, then I'm hoping Grandpa Biden sends me one. What do you think about the stimulus check?
According to Pelosi and Mr. Schumer, they would like the stimulus check to be like $5,000. Mm-hmm.
I love them. It's not going to happen, though.
No.
What would be easy to give their employees a break? At least give them a Christmas bonus. Many other districts are giving out 2020 checks. Have you seen that? Azle, Austin, Harlingen did, San Benito did. You think Brownsville might give out a little Christmas check? They don't have any money. Grandpa Biden. But we do have money for a recount. Just put out the illustration I made in the summer about the virus spreading as we go back to school.
You got to start thinking about a nice, cute name for Mama Kamala. Maybe Mama Kamala is going to be it.
Mama Kamala. Mama Kamala, send me a check.
Yep.
Mama Kamala. Mama Kamala. If you get the shot, remember that it is a 2 shots spaced out by 2 or 3 weeks. So if we get our shots, it will take into August, September to be effective, protective. So delay school 1st October. It's great. Love y'all. Love you too. I've been missing you. I wonder if anyone's keeping a tally on how many teachers, staff have come out positive for campus. What's your take?
No. I doubt it.
They don't care. BID sending those positive notices very late, causing them many more to become infected. It is. And by then, we've just lost track. Los butt cover letters. Yeah. Let me rephrase this. First, I was watching your post because that's the only place I have been able to get my information. Can't seem to find any other place where the information is being posted. Only here.
Hey, Cat.
You got groupies. Why is Hidalgo County getting more vaccines than Cameron County? Is it because their numbers were higher than ours because we always had lower numbers compared to them? I think the Valley is getting the vaccine by next week or before Christmas. Yeah, I think they're getting it actually next week, Georgina. Manny, do you have a theory in regards to why Hidalgo County is getting 11,700 vaccines?
11,000, huh? And what's the Valley getting? Do we know?
Huh?
Well, how much is the Cameron County getting? I heard less than 2,500.
No, we're not getting any.
Not at all.
No, these is for a separate program where 6 counties were picked by the governor as those counties were going to receive vaccines. I know Laredo is one of them. I know that Edinburgh, Hidalgo is getting some. We're not getting anything yet.
Somehow it's got to do with money.
I think it has to do. Look, first of all, guys, does anyone even trust Cameron County with numbers? Come on. It's like trusting them with a checkbook.
Oh.
Guys, they're good at pocketing numbers, pocketing money. They're not good at being transparent about what the situation truly is and how things are going. ¿Qué onda? Dibujando Erasmo con ese papel y reenacting Titanic when Jack draw Rose naked pero con la Minerva.
Oh, God.
Oh, I just had kind of mental. Good evening, Marco Hermoso. The daily counts are needed, but they will not do it. COVID-19 is nowhere in BISD. Guys, I received absolutely nothing. They do need to have a data wall of COVID cases. Yes, we have nothing. I've not seen anything on anyone testing positive today in Cameron County. And BISD. The president had an opportunity to order more vaccines with one of the companies, however, opted not to because it was a 2-step vaccine. Yeah.
And apparently they only made X number of vaccines for us, and all the other countries are in line ahead of us.
Well, I think Europe started vaccinating today. That's not a word, vaccinating, right?
Vaccinating.
But doesn't vaccinating sound better? We're vaccinating the people.
Yeah, it sounds very RGV.
Resaca does not have COVID-19. Well, Resaca is closed. They have absolutely no one. Webb either. Webb doesn't have any positives. Good evening. I just came in from my office. Did I miss anything? Not much.
Here and there.
Sacate. Will BIZ make it mandatory to have COVID back prior to attending? As per other immunizations, do they have? Well, you know what? I don't think that it's going to happen for September, October 2021. I don't think they should. I mean, if it becomes so widespread that they have it everywhere, they might want to have that as one of the requirements. By then we'll probably know if they're safe or not. No. The problem is, I guess, it's going to be availability, Manny.
Yep. We are not the number one country in line to get taken care of, believe it or not.
No, definitely not. The board is shameful. They should have called an emergency meeting, assess in the situation. To many outbreaks dangerous. They're having a meeting tomorrow. Fluff. And we'll go over tomorrow what the meeting is going to consist of. I go to the parade because it's right on the next street. We walk here by Sam Stadium. Bring food. Manny is correct. They send those COVID positive emails very late or after hours or on the weekends. Some even as late as a week.
That's just so wrong.
It is so wrong. Peppermint Patty, what's up with you being late, Peppermint Patty? All the other Snoopy gang is here. We are too afraid to speak up. I know. It's okay. I think Manny and I will cover that for y'all.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
The Macau parade is pre-non-COVID-19 safe. Buy your tickets tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go to the McAllen parade. Vámonos para Mars, don't bitch it up. You know, Mario, was that guy named Mario Lopez? Is it Mario Lopez? The guy came on Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
You know, he's going to be at that parade, right? Strike it, right?
I believe so.
Who do we get?
Supposed to be.
Who do we get in Brownsville? We don't even have a parade. Administration because you're so petty. They'd get fired. Yeah, they would get fired. In Texas, we cannot do a walkout. Not a walkout. Take a sick day.
Yeah, it's actually called the blue flu.
Everyone de repente got the blue flu.
Mm-hmm.
No one is checking the bus drivers and monitors. No one. Do you win a ticket for the airport? Yes, I did. Did you apply to be part of that?
Did that expire? When does that expire?
I don't know. They were asking people to sign up to see if they were going to get a ticket to be a part of the ribbon cutting.
Oh, for the air. Oh no, that I know. I'm not going to be around for that, but
at the airport. So I did request, and yes, I will be at the ribbon cutting ceremony for the airport.
That's going to be a horrible time for passengers until they knock down the old building. It's going to be horrible.
It is going to be a mess. But again, and you know where we're supposed to pick up the
you know how long it's going to take?
Uh-uh.
They're going to do 6 months of busting passengers from the new terminal to where the airplanes are at.
No.
Yeah, that's what the employees were told. Airport staff was told it's going to take 6 months to knock that down, clear it out, and build a new ramp area for the aircraft, and then put the jet bridges up and everything. It's going to take a while.
Did you get the name of the school that had 7 absent teachers?
No, they did not tell me that. They would not.
We need to have parents unite and stand up for the lack of education that goes on when the district is unable to get substitutes for the teachers that are homesick with COVID. Parents, a lot of parents just want the daycare. On campus, our campus was going crazy when one teacher was out, no sub, no one to cover, nothing. Teachers had to come to rescue and teach the teachers, students. Can you imagine, bro? But that's why, everybody. Can you imagine if 1,000 teachers suddenly got the blue flu? Now I'm going to call it the blue flu, Manny. It's very confusing. Is anyone concerned about those kids? They may be okay, but like at my house, I'm a cancer remission, but times 16 years. If my kids get Rona, they will be okay. If I get it, yes.
Yeah.
Any concerns for families? I'm guessing nothing will change. The vaccine is coming, but long-term effects are not calculated. I'm terrified. And well, y'all should be, guys, because nombre puro fabuloso. They're not clean. They are at my school.
A situation like that, you got somebody who's very high risk, cancer patient, diabetes, heart condition, anything real high risk, they should not even send their kids to school.
No. Manny, one of our main office administrators mentioned that BISD ran out of the liquid for those disinfecting machines. Yes.
Yeah.
I heard that quite often. Edinburgh ISD would send and hire their teachers, subs, ASAP. Oh, anyone here? Probably. Guys, a lot of comments, guys. I'm going to catch up to all of them, then we're going to close it out. At my school, custodians are disinfecting the classrooms. Yeah, again.
I'm interested to know how they do that.
Yeah.
Because I know how we do it on airplanes.
Yeah.
For passengers and at the airports. I know what goes on there, and it's safe. It's a clean place.
Guys, God bless our custodians, folks. But really, honestly, guys, do y'all think that they're really properly trained to disinfect our schools in a way that is safe for most people out there? I'm sorry, no. The truth is no, guys. Come on. And God bless our custodian staff and everything, folks. But, a lot of people will let you know that the cobwebs are still in the same place. They've been there for like 5-6 years. The same cobwebs haven't been taken out. So you think now individuals are going to be, God bless, and I'm not complaining about our custodian staff, but come on, guys. This is a worldwide pandemic we're talking about, guys. We're not talking about cobwebs in the corner of a classroom. Did they order the machine from Wish? I wish those would have probably been better.
They'll be here in April.
If teachers were spraying every day and cleaning, BIZ would have by now given out another box of cleaners. They haven't. BIZ don't care about the faculty and students. They just want the money, no matter what, 100%. In Pullum Elementary, a student was taken out of school because of parent being positive. Why are parents taking them to school? Because parents want them out of their house.
Yep.
Guys, I know of parents that have sent students that are positive, that they know they're positive. They're sending them onto campus, folks. Come on. Do y'all think I'm joshing? James was also in San Antonio near the medical. Oh, let me tell you, James is pretty good. A teacher has to die before teachers revolt. We've had teachers die already. What I see is people are not disinfecting like before. They are waiving the corona precautions because they think it's normal now. It's not normal, maybe. Got me with the guys. If there's one thing, I still have all my sanitizer all over the place, all around me. In the car, en la casa, en la oficina, tenga usted desinfectante. A que buen desinfectante. Here at Mission ISD back in March after spring break week, Erasmo, the county of Hidalgo implemented shelter in place, and I was a child nutrition worker, so I attended work to make the distribution curbside meals. Thank you for doing that. I hope you did it safely. Jim's breakfast, and I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? Well, if right about now, you could probably take a picture of Jim's and say that it's somewhere here in Brownsville, and people on Netflix might believe it. To all who are not getting the vaccine, great. Scoot out of my way as I run to get the front of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, teachers do not have enough disinfectant supplies. They don't. De burro nadie se muere. No. Yes, grade stats test doesn't matter to me this year. Life's first. With life, they can catch up later. Yeah, man. Guys.
Real.
Yes.
Just them little projects and stuff, but you don't got to grade them. Make them read.
That's what I meant. Guys, cut the grading crap, guys. Look, cut the grading crap. And someone made mention of this today. Teach him how to balance a checkbook. Teach him how to fill out an application. Teach him how to register to vote. You, I know, like the bar.
Your internet's slacking, buddy.
You're still with us. Yeah, so we put up this big old equation. He goes, yeah, I still haven't used that crap that they taught me in high school. Guys, scrub all the grading. Yeah, get over it. Teach them how to do something that they're actually going to use. I can't believe they're going ahead with start testing. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't think there's any more person. Well, it's kind of funny. And we'll finish off with these, Manny, because I know that you have a show to do. Guys, let me say, I saw the counter where people were saying like, no, we have to have the start test because we have to know how stupid our kids are. And I'm going like, really? You really think that teachers don't know how dumb our kids are or how smart our kids are? They know. Teachers, don't you all know what kids are the bright kids and what kids need the extra help? You know. And you know what, Manny? Parents know too. Parents know. I mean, don't give me this. Why did my son get a D?
Yeah.
Shut up. What do you mean why your son got a D? I mean, he goes home and he se esconde en el cuarto y está jugando Fortnite all night long? You never help him with homework? You never ask him like, what did you learn today, Johnny? And you're surprised because he got a D? No, bitch, shut up. Wait, what town are you in? Maybe we could all travel vicariously through you. We never took the Christmas checks, La Mendy. Yeah, she used them for the recount. We shouldn't just keep our children home. I don't think it's safe for. It isn't safe for anyone. That contracting tracing flow chart is ridiculous. Our bonus will be another stupid plastic gold painted cord. The stimulus que quiero apenas que me lo dé Ivanka.
Mhm.
I think I know what you're talking about. All those BIZ board candidates were all over the place while campaigning. Now, nothing. Not a peep from the new corrupt board members. Just photo ops at the football games. No social distancing whatsoever. 3 days later, in the same week, there was a rumor that a school employee was infected, so auxiliary staff was sent home, except custodial staff, sanitize the campus. I was home on March 25th till May 31st and getting paid anyway. Making the big bucks, Nadia. I bet HR is probably keeping a tab of who is getting sick and not coming back as part of the "we lost so many employees due to attrition" statement. That's not a good thing because the numbers will not report it correctly in Cameron. No way, shape, or form. They said something about the Valley Baptist. It's easy. Just open the windows, remember. Apparently, our vaccine is our water system. Let me tell you guys, there's so much crap in Brownsville water. And I'm not even joking when I say crap or being, what is it? I'm not being metaphysic. I'm not being, no pun intended. There's actually crap in our water. Y'all know that we drink Laredo's crap water, right? Any word on how many COVID-19 cameras will get? Hidalgo announced today. None. I posted it on my page. How many are we supposed to get? Goodness gracious. I can't keep up with all the messages, guys. I'm sorry. I got one. Come here, come there. Let me finish up with these first. The janitors, bless their hearts, don't clean well. They don't. They don't. Most don't wear gloves or masks. Just wipe the doorknobs once during school days. So I've heard. Yes. Come on. I love them to death, guys.
But it's because they're not trained.
They're not trained.
They're not trained. It's not their fault. They're not trained.
Not their fault. And you know what? There was an opportunity with Dr. Rita Hernandez. They were offering, and Texas A&M, they were offering these classes for custodial staff where they were going to give them one of these wands that you magically appear. No, the UV ray wands or something. They were going to give them to them. You know how many people BISD sent to those trainings from Dr. Rita? 0. Free training, free stuff. Do teachers get days off paid? If they do, they should just call in and see. They do. They get so many PTO days. Besides that, before December 31st, if they have COVID or if they've come into contact with COVID, they have 10 days from the government that they should be taking.
Yeah.
Teachers, staff, you've got 10 days you should be taking. Flick Zacate, my high school senior refuses to go back to campus. She enjoys distance learning, and I am proud of her because distance learning has taught her to be aware of time management. Yes. And deadlines she needs to turn. Yes. Yes. Use it as a learning experience. 100%. I want to congratulate Juan Trey Mendez for his leadership. Oh, good job. And strategy leading our city in these times. Have you guys seen? Guys, you know what's funny is that they had a little announcement out there promoting their decorations at the parks. And I said, really? Guys, Manny, our decorations from 1960 and 1950 were 10 times better.
Oh, yeah.
Than the decorations that our city is putting up now. Have y'all thought about that? Our decorations from the 1950s, the 1960s were 10 times better than our Christmas decorations today. Guys, let's go with these because Manny's got to go, guys. Gosh, too many. One of the agenda certified achievement for excellence financial reporting award to the district. What? They still haven't explained what the big piece of pie. Exactly, 100% no. Well, from San Antonio, Texas, Erasmo, Manny, great show. God bless. Oscar, I love you. Most parents don't care. They just want a daycare because they can't stand their kids at home. 100%. That's right. Erasmo, the Calendar Holiday Parade was thus past Saturday. What? It was televised and live online. Mario Lopez wasn't there. Bastard! And in person on a float. He was streamed through Skype. Crazy!
No way.
That's crazy, guys. I hope they didn't pay him. Steamboat Richard, you should come on with a little song called "The Blue Flu" on the tune of the Blue Moon. He's probably going to do that. The custodian in my campus says that they never got the liquid to disinfect. Some came out positive at the campus, and they told them not to go in at all. This was over a week ago. God bless our district, guys. Unless you got the companies come in with their while suits in the mist of blowers and disinfecting. Exactly. Also on the agenda, something about employee self-funding health insurance. Beware, be cautious with the insurance. Hey, Manny, and spend lots of time flying. I got a question. I'm considering buying airline stock. Do you see people coming back to flying again? Yes.
100%. It's a good time to buy airline stock right now. It's really cheap.
Parents who supposedly send their kids to school knowing they were COVID should be held legally accountable for. You call CVS. Yes. I can confirm all the hand sanitizer elsewhere in the office. Yes. I got tons of it all over the place. Erasmo, the majority of the teachers are scrubbing or faking grades. The problem is that students don't ever know how to spell their name. Well, true. Truth is, many people are crap parents, and educators are stuck trying to deal with and correct the errors of their parents. Yes, HR is so far behind. People are not getting the emails, so if they can't get work, yes. Where's your buddy Roman? Don't know. Roman, any Roman sightings?
No, Frank.
We're not being facetious about the faces. No, a lot of faces. When should we expect the circus tents going up? Cameron County. BIC at least give the teachers another pen and turns into a screwdriver they needed for their second job because y'all's pay went the crap way. Somebody even knows the address. My friend told me he was calling outside and was answering until the answering. Students say, Mike, won't work. That's why I don't answer. So if there's a huge number of teachers out, they will happen to the classes. Subs or the deputy superintendents will start to teach. I don't know. My son and daughter are also staying home. I had a hard time with my son wanting to play football and other sports, but thanks to Mr. Castro, he finally got it.
What is the status on substitute teachers? Are there enough? Are they even there?
No, they're not enough. Not enough. My senior's mission at ISD College readiness class is persistent. They gave her a campus to the TSI test in person. Tan locos. I'll let her take the TSI when they enrolls in college. Yes. Hopefully the road will be eradicated by then. Amen, sister. Manny, last words?
Everyone stay safe. I hate masks. I freaking hate them. I'll wear them for other people's sake. I know I'm negative, but I'm not afraid of the Rona. I don't let it control my life. You have to move on. But everybody just be safe and just mask. What do they say? Don't be a mask hole. What the heck is that?
Disinfectant. It's not good. Guys, stay safe, social distance, wear your face mask while you're around people. Don't be wearing them while you're driving by yourself in your car. You look stupid.
Absolutely.
You look so ridiculous, folks. Don't wear them if you're by yourself in your big office like me. I don't wear them when I'm in my big office because I'm here by myself. I don't wear it when I'm driving a car unless I forget to take it back off. Guys, do not wear your mask when you're driving your car by yourself. Manny has a show tonight, right after this one, I think. 10:30, guys. So you got some time to go prepare that popcorn. I'll stop by as the guys. I'll be on tomorrow morning. I will be on for 15 minutes, folks. 15 minutes just to have coffee with you. Any quick questions, hi and bye. And then I have to go to Raymondville tomorrow. And I'll explain tomorrow night what went on. I'm actually going to go visit a facility down there. And tomorrow there's a city commission meeting. There's also a school board meeting. We're going to try and follow through everyone to see what is voted on, guys. And then we'll report tomorrow night. Guys, stay safe. Social distance. Be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. We're to the... Yeah. God bless. Continue to be good to me.
Peace out, everybody.